Foods to produce, first responders. This is an example of cranberry juice. Cranberry juice, people, okay? Real cranberry juice can do it. I'm not suggesting that you have to tell parents that they need to give their kids real cranberries. If you can get them to eat real cranberries, then you're going to get the fiber that they feed the microbes. This is a good thing. But they can get the effects from real cranberry juice. So it's going to produce gamma delta B cells, which are first responders to bacteria and viruses. And this is where we're going to get that protection in the mucosal membranes. It's going to activate the immune system. So this was specifically looking at bladder infections. We know with UTI infections it protects women, but what they also noticed was that it was systemic protection throughout the body. So it was not just located in the bladder. Okay, so we've known this for a long time that cranberries have that protection. So this is my son Stephen. I like to use an example when we talk about regeneration. He had severe apraxia. Stephen was told, low muscle tone, no ability to run, no ability to coordinate. No, he's 15 now. And developmental delays, gross motor, fine motor, speech, the whole 9 yards. And so what's interesting about that is he is developing, great muscle tone, great coordination, runs cross country, runs track, has unbelievable quadriceps. So it's not, the children absolutely regenerate. Their brains absolutely regenerate, no speech disorder, no articulation disorder, beautiful cognitive function, and has incredible gait, strong stride, great quadriceps, great muscle development as a 15-year-old boy. I mean, a nice, lean 15-year-old boy. So what I'm saying is these kids absolutely can do it. They can regenerate, and this happened much later. So this isn't like, diagnosed with autism at 3 and, for a couple of years and then so we're talking about a long period on the spectrum with low muscle tone and, apraxia. Building the microbiome plus. So I'm pointing out to a lot of the things that we talked about. The fiber in radishes also produces short-chain fatty acids and butyrate, which I'll talk about. So I'm shifting that there's that regenerative process in the foods, but in addition to that, you're going to be rebuilding the microbiome, because I talked about the fact that we have this ecosystem that we need to build, okay? So these are examples of things like plum vinegar. The plum vinegar is reducing systemic toxicity, antibacterial, nutrient absorption. Things like asparagus activate the immune system. And then I talked about the ellagic acid in blackberries, which is also antibacterial. And then it has phytochemicals that protect our oral microbiome. So it's really this twofold thing. It's not just this one thing. We're not looking for single ingredient magic bullets. We're not saying single ingredients or single compounds do this one thing. They're multifaceted because we are complex systems. We're complex biological systems and ecosystems, and our food is meant to do multiple things and works from all of these systems. And that's really what we want to be doing. So some of the